I'm going to make a pitch for security and tell everyone on this call, just you're in the ecosystem. You may know this already, but multi-factor authentication on everything, obviously antivirus software, but just multi-factor. Are you using a YubiKey or some sort of hardware device? Are you using, Authy or some other phone generated token app? Or the worst case, are you using, SMS text messaging to get your two-factor codes? Because even SIM hacking is a risk. So, you're on this call, your name's already out there, and we don't know who else is on this call looking for targets. So just be vigilant, right? Be wary and be careful out there, because when you are your own bank, you are a target.
Yeah, I'd like to echo that. One of the speakers who was on our last panel, his phone got hacked. He was using SMS authentication, and they literally took in a moment, they hacked his SIM card. They went into Coinbase. They took everything. They were gone. And by the time he got the notification from Coinbase, it was all over. So if you're relying on SMS for your security, that's not a good way to go.
I'd like to actually hop in there. By the way, this is Michael McPherson. I'm with Red Lion. We're actually an IT security and endpoint security firm and a professional services firm in the IT security market. But I wanted to also address the fact that there's going to be vastly increasing amount of regulations surrounding how Bitcoin is transferred, how it's stored, and the various accounting programs that are going into all of this. And as you're looking at trading in Bitcoin and things, you're going to have to understand the cost of compliance as it relates to keeping yourself or managing or trading or storing the Bitcoin, trading anything that, especially in an accounting firm, anything with PII and things. The compliance level on this is going to go up significantly over the next 2 years, I would expect. So that's a hard cost that needs to be accounted into a lot of this as well.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, because there is a lot of regulation coming over the next year, if it still stays aligned with what the previous administration, as it leaves and the new one comes in, if they stay aligned with that tech. For example, I don't know if people have been aware of what the proposed wallet regulation that as a midnight ruling was going to come from Mnuchin, that was going to effectively say, listen, you can't send. Well, there's something called what they call a non-hosted wallet, which has never been really defined, but we all know what that means. It means one that isn't in the exchange, but rather on your phone or laptop or a piece of paper. But it was going to prohibit transactions from exchanges into non-hosted wallets and back, right? So you couldn't send your coin off exchange, so to speak. Now the industry went hard after that, and there's still a lot of negotiations.
Hey Joshua, real quick, do you mean a cold wallet? Is that what you're talking about?
Any wallet other than one hosted by an exchange.
So a cold wallet, for example.
Cold, hot, yeah.
Right, thank you.
Yeah, your hot wallet, your hot wallet being maybe one on your laptop or your phone, a cold one being maybe a hardware device, right?
Just wanted to clarify that. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, but and then I go fast through this, but I think the idea now is that there's also the travel rule. So if anyone wants to Google after this, you can look up the crypto travel rule. You can look at the proposed wallet regulation. So just to dovetail off of what Michael's talking about, Michael, if you would share with me your LinkedIn or whatever, it'd be great to connect. But
sure,
yeah, I think he's right. Looking to the future. There's they'll say, oh, we want Bitcoin to be 300,000 USD. Yeah, there's going to be an awful lot of regulation that's going to need to be around it for institutions to feel comfortable dropping that kind of investment into that space to drive that asset value. So
the most challenge for compliance will come at the moment you run a DLT project and you're happy having this DLT project, and tomorrow AWS is saying, oh, we can't figure out where the problem is where our services end, and then you lost your company in the cloud.